Trove's on the table. Let's open them up. All right, y'all. Whispers is out there. It is hot, and people are pulling absolute fire. And at time of this recording, it is now available worldwide, which means you can get it at your local Target, your Walmarts, your Best Buys. It is out there for you to be able to go grab and pull some fire. And the next stop for us in the Whispers journey is going to, of course, be the Trove boxes. We got 2 Trove boxes that we're going to open up today. And of course, we have a 3rd Trove box that we're going to be giving away to one of you. You know what you got to do. Just like the video, be subscribed to the channel, and leave us a comment down below in the comment section. Thank you all so much for the support. And now here goes nothing. And I will say, as I open this up, speaking of support, and this randomly happened a couple of days ago. We had a few people start to actually join the different tiers that we set up. I think that's the Ink tier and also the credits tier, which I guess apparently you're going to see that at the end of most likely this episode. That's when we'll start doing it. Thank you all so much for that. Honestly, I cannot be more clear on this. It is so humbling to us that you even watch the videos. That support alone is we're over the moon for that. So thank you so much for that. But huge shout out to the people who decided to click that button, man. It goes a long way to helping us out. And I can promise you this, I never really had to worry about it until a few days ago, but I promise you this, every single dollar that goes through that funnel is coming right back to product for the channel. So thank you so much. We really appreciate it. And let's just take a moment to appreciate the greatness of this box right here. This is absolutely beautiful. It's looking like this is almost, we got a little faded action going on here with the box. That's kind of a vibe. I'm here for it. I'm all here for it. I will say, this is definitely the first time in the new studio that I've opened up a Trove. No, I've opened up a Trove. I think we've opened up a Fabled Trove, right? I think so. I don't know why it's just, I feel all disoriented opening it up, but that's all good. We gotta peel this open. We gotta check out what's going on in here. We gotta see. I honestly, again, first Trove that I've opened, so I have no idea, I've seen some stuff here, look at Simba, look at Demona, look at Meg, look at Beast, look at Daisy, look at Robin Hood. That is a star-studded group right there. That is absolutely beautiful. The one thing I do know that here we got we got our lore counter here, of course, and the one thing I do know that is the hot ticket item right now are the dice. I know that these do glow in the dark. That is pretty sick. These very much do look like they're glow in the dark dice. I'd buy that. I'm not about to turn everything off in the studio to test that theory, but I've seen it in the Discord, so we'll just assume that that science holds up. But anyways, we got packs to open here. We got Destiny to have, and I suppose at some point I'll open enough packs and we'll pull an iconic. I realize I'm asking for a lot. I'm asking for a lot. I know that, right? So I'm just trying to sit back, relax, enjoy the ride, have some fun, and you know what? When it happens, it happens. Seriously. But let's toughen up here and let's have ourselves a little Trove, a Trove 1, Trove 2 battle here. Let's see which one can pull it out. We have Baloo, and we are into an epic Mulan. That is absolutely beautiful. I have no idea why. Look, there's no way for me to understand what's going on in the Trove boxes. The booster boxes are mapped, right? I shouldn't necessarily say that, but every booster box, I feel I'm pulling an epic right away, and they have a little bit of control over that. The packs aren't wiggling around in the box, but in the Troves, those things are flying all over the place, man. Honestly, from when I went and picked it up, and I'm going to sleeve this real quick, from the time I picked it up until the time I put it on the table just now, that thing probably moved a lot just in that amount of time, let alone when it traveled from, I don't know, headquarters to distributor to my local store, you know what I mean? To pull that right away, it's pretty sick. All right, I like that start when you pull heat right away. Can't have a god box if you don't pull heat right away. You know what I'm saying? So let's go ahead and let's capture some of that energy. Let's keep some of that energy flowing here. We're into Kristoff. We're into Legendary Herc. I mean, dude, 2 for 2 packs. We are batting 1,000 right now. If y'all follow baseball, I don't really watch a lot of baseball, but I know what batting 1,000 means. Okay, so we're into. Oh, that's beautiful right there. That's beautiful. What? If you're one of these products and you're trying to butter me up and you're saying hey, box A, box number 1 is saying I want to win. I want to announce my dominance. I want to show that I'm the better box, right? This is my table, right? You could throw an Elsa Cold Foil in front of me. That's a good way to get in my good graces. I'll absolutely take that. All right, we're into Daisy Duck, Mother Gothel, Hudson, Flash, 100-Yard Dash, Finnick, Scrooge, Performance Review, Pluto. All right, here we go. Be there. Oh, look at that. A little rare White Agony Plains. Okay. I feel it. I mean, we were due for something that wasn't absolutely insane. I mean, I will say that. Like, it's like, you know, that's. But I mean, the starts have been hot. I'm trying to be careful how I pick my words, and this is the part of the channel that I always like to do. I always like to be very real with y'all. Like as I'm like building out, we're gonna hold this in suspense. I always like to kind of give you a little bit of insight into what we're doing, and like just so you can kind of feel like you're in it with us. I will say there has been some content that may or may not have already been recorded for certain purposes that are conducive of the schedule that is going on in my orbit, right? And so, you know, I mean, we'll see. Maybe some things have happened. Maybe some moments have happened, good or bad. We don't know. Like, we don't know. This is where I can only tease it, but as I'm like flipping through stuff and I'm like, oh, this is great. You know, I'm just thinking to myself, like, don't give too much away, right? Don't spoil it for people. You know, people are, you know, don't spoil it for y'all. That's what I want to make sure I don't spoil anything for y'all. All right, but we're into David. And now we are in to the next pack. But yeah, so like I could feel myself like almost doing it right there. I was just like oh, this is as hot as what? Like, you know, so anyway, like just we're gonna get off of it now because I'm gonna ruin it. Okay, Genie, Ghostly Tail, come on. Inspector, Goofy, Baloo, Katrina, Bagheera, Blessed. Make this pack blessed. Like, come on right now. Shere Khan. Into the Sultan and just be there. Bang. Mulan. Hey, whoa, yo. There we go. Right there. Bang, bang. Mulan. But we are here for we're here for the epics. We're here for the enchanteds. We're here for the iconics. We're here for a good time, not a long time. So that's absolutely, you know, that's what we favor. So, I mean, I will say it's nice to see, you know, both versions of Mulan, but we're gonna go ahead and take that epic rare and we're gonna keep it pushing. Okay. We're into Webby's Diary. We're into Nick. We're into Time to Go. We're into Judy Hopps. Little John. Be There. Peter Pan. All right, what do we got? 3 packs left? 2 packs left. 2 packs left. Come on. I mean, I will say I feel like if we were to swing and miss twice, I do feel like we have gotten what you would sort of expect out of a trove, right? Like, you know, we pulled the legendary, we pulled an epic. It's there. The value, you know, the hits were there. They were there. They came forward. We're into Creeper. Come on, baby. Come on. Okay. All right. I'm telling myself, like, don't just flick through stuff super quick because any moment could be the moment. I'll be honest, I have no idea what I'm going to do. I'd love to tell you that I know, like, what I'm going to do if and when I pull an iconic. I probably will be speechless. I hope I don't say anything dumb because I don't want to ruin that moment, but I have no idea how, you know, I don't know how my how my actions, my body, but like my verbiage, I have no idea how that's gonna, I don't know what's gonna happen there. I really don't. Like, so your guess is as good as mine. All right. But it won't be in that trove. All right. Epic, legendary, starting off fine. Like, it's fine. But I'm not going to lie to y'all now. Like, I got to move this too because we're about to slide in here. I'm not going to lie to you, though. I have high expectations for us. All right? We're trying to set a high standard here around these parts. And I want to do this for y'all. Right? I want to be able to deliver for y'all. I feel like it's my responsibility to do that. Someone's got to do it. And I want to be the one who ends up doing that. So I feel like someone in the comments, I think someone in the comments was like, "Man, do you spend like $1,000 on product every month?" And I'm just sitting here thinking to myself, like, you know, it varies month to month, day to day, moment to moment. I don't know, but you know, that's, you don't want to be too bogged down with that type of, you know, thought process, right? Like let's just go in there, shoot our shot, let it rip, you know? Okay. Tink, Elsa, twins. Okay. New Trove. New Trove. Let's dial it in. Let's focus here. Let's show some respect to the fact that we are now on a blank slate, fresh start. I would say we have a very average at best bar to clear. If I'm being fair, I think we can agree on that, right? Like but like let's clear that bar. Like let's not just assume. Let's not assume anything here. Like let's respect the process. Let's go in, dial it in, and pull something special. Simba into. All right. Let's go. Pack was weird. You know what I'm thinking when that happens. You know what I'm thinking when that happens. I'll look for any excuse. I'll look for any excuse to get hyped about something and to feel like this moment is the moment. Ooh, Fairy Godmother super right away. Show me a legendary and make that legendary Cindy, right? I mean, that's super greedy, but like I'm just gonna ask for it. Maybe it'll happen. I don't know. Ooh, into Scar, little double whisper. Love that Scar whisper. That always hits me the right way. I can't not act like that isn't special for me. Show me magic behind this Scar. Be there. Not quite. But you know what that means, y'all. It's just bubbling up. It's bubbling up. At some point, I'm trying to think, what's like the worst? I mean, I guess you know what? That's terrible. What a terrible thought to have. As we're trying to focus up and like pull some destiny here. What a terrible thought to have. I was almost just about to be like, what's the worst Trove I've ever pulled? Like, you know, like what's the worst that's ever happened there? Let's talk about that. Let's put those negative thoughts in our head. Let's not do that. Like, let's not do that. I will say I am slightly thinking about it though. Okay, we're into games afoot. We are in to our rare. We are in to Magicka. And we are in to, oh my gosh, beautiful Daisy. Look at that. Gosh, man, I'll tell you what, the epics, they just hit. The foiling really does hit on them. I did see that a couple of them are going back up in price, which I'm very pleased to see that. Very, very pleased to see that. That's what we want. Like, look, I'm here for the epics. Like, I really am. Like, I know I'm a broken record when I say, like, you know, the alt arts of the epics would, you know, be game changing and stuff like that. But at the same time, it doesn't have to be that. Like, it really doesn't. Like, they've created something, you know, really, really wonderful. Like, I'm here for it. You know, I just wish that, like, you know, it's such a special, like, moment, right? You're pulling 1 or 2 of them per box versus like 6 legendaries. Like, it's got to mean something. You know what I mean? Like, it's got to mean something, right? And so, whatever we got to do to make that, you know, that market a little healthier. Again, not to say, I mean, like, I'm trying to collect them to finish the binder and stuff like that. But, you know, you pull dupes and stuff, and then you want to give those out and stuff, you know, whatever, giveaways or TCG, whatever, you know. And so it's like you want to, you know, like we gotta make it a special pull, right? You know what I'm saying? Like we got to do that, right? So let's make that happen. Okay, can't hold it back anymore. That is a great card. We are in to Flint Heart. Okay. All right. I feel like, I wonder, I'm sure there's been boxes where people have, I'm sure there's been boxes where people have pulled like epics and like an epic and an enchanted, but I would like to do it for myself just to like prove that theory. Like that would be amazing, because there's a part of me that does feel like, and I understand the troves are like totally random. Like I've had troves, 1 legendary, no legendaries, 3 legendaries. Like the epics start to come into play. Of course, you get 0-1. I think I've gotten 2 in a box, stuff like that. Like it's definitely there. I would just like to see that it's possible to because like the epic is like kind of that elevated hit. It would be interesting to see, right? Like I definitely don't want to feel. Oh God, super! I pulled that so slow. I was hoping to kind of create moment there. I was just hoping that I could just stop my train of thought and be like, well, we figured it out. So good for us, but nah, didn't happen. Not this time, at least. Could still happen. We got 3 packs left. All right, let's do it. Peter Pan, Lena, Inspector, Della, Webby, Ichabod, Insecurable Map, David, into Aladdin, into the Headless Horseman. Give me a legendary. Show me like a legendary cold foil. Let's shoot our shot there. How random would that be? Oh, yo, no way. Like, but that's amazing though. You know what's hilarious about this pull right here? First of all, look, 2 epics in a box. Like, we have to be happy about that. We do. We have got to feel something with that. Let's go. That is fantastic. And like, what's great too is now your boy, like, I have pretty much zero, like in my head, it's like, it's already over. Like, the second Trove was the better of the 2 Troves because the Mulans canceled themselves out, and we're just we're left with like a Daisy epic versus a Herc, which is, you know, like a lower level legendary. So I mean, like, we're already, like, we're Gucci. Like, I mean, it's over. Okay, but let's pull something here. Into Judy, into Della. Y'all, it's time for the last pack of the opening. It is that time. And you know what? If this pack is gonna have more magic to be an enchanted or an iconic, it would help greatly for the magic of the pack if you would subscribe to the channel. We'd greatly appreciate that. That would be very much appreciated. I hope you already did it because the pack is open now. There's no turning back. Okay, here we go. Junior, Basil. Come on now. We're into Katrina. We're into Scrooge McDuck. We're into Judy. Pluto. Donald Duck. And the final card of the double Trove box opening. Show us a magic one time. For the one time, we have a genie. Not meant to be, but in a double Trove box opening, to be able to come and deliver, what is that? Triple epic rares and a legendary. Pretty solid stuff. All right, that's going to do it for today's video. If you enjoyed today's content, feel free to like, comment, subscribe to the channel, join the Discord, links in the description, show the fire pulls. It has been so hot in there, so many enchanted, so many iconics. And until next time, we're eternally grateful for you all, and we'll see you all on the other side. Peace out.